summer sky. There's thunder in the wind. Pull on, and homeward high. Never give one look behind. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. There where thou goest, the words of love. Say all that words can say. Changeless affection, strength to prove, but speed upon the way. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. Like yonder river would I glide to where my heart would be. My bark should soon outsail the tide that hurries to the sea. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. But yet a star shines constant still through yonder cloudy sky, and hope as bright my bosom fills from faith that cannot die. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. Row on, God speed the way. Thou must not linger here. Storms hang about the closing day. Tomorrow may be clear. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. There's dawn beyond the night. Row on.
Ship in the tropics, rolling along, with every stitch drawing the trade blowing strong. All the white caps around her, breaking in spray, those girls, they got hold of our tow rope today, and it's a haul away girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's haul away, all the way, haul away, girls. Well, she's a logging 16 as she speeds from the south, with the wind in her oils, with the bone in her mouth, with a wake like a mill race, she speeds on her way. Those girls, they got hold of our tow rope today, and it's a haul away girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's haul away, all the way, haul away, girls. Cargoes and charters, we've had our full share of grain and of lumber, enough and to spare. Of the nitrates at Taltal, rice for Bombay. Those girls, they got hold of our tow rope today, and it's a haul away girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's haul away, girls. Don't you hear the good trade wind singing aloud?
Okay, good. Well, is it afternoon? It's afternoon,
It's
isn't
afternoon
it?
here.
Yeah, okay, sorry about that.
Morning somewhere else.
Well, so my clever little video, I didn't do right, and it's supposed to actually shut off at 5 o'clock, and I'm 2 minutes early, but what the heck. So for the first time, probably, we're a little early. I don't know that that's too bad. So welcome to the Fortnight of Doom, and to our good friends, William and Felicia. So yeah.
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So,
Oops,
sorry,
oh,
that's
good.
me. No, I don't want to do that.
You
So,
don't want to do that. No
Yeah.
more feedback.
yeah, we've had a
Do I
few
need-
technical issues here.
Do I need to be louder? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Love your background.
Oh,
That's-
yeah. We do like
Oh, do you like that?
Oh, yeah, you like to hear?
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
You guys really are marketing geniuses.
Yeah.
Morons, actually.
Oh, I like that. Marketing morons.
I'm a
That's-
big sucker for
That's got alliteration.
Ah, that's too
But
good.
marketing geniuses has 6 syllables.
Yeah.
Marketing.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
shall
A
we-
toast.
A toast. Yes, indeed.
A toast.
Have your toast. Yeah.
Yeah,
there you
great.
go.
Avocado toast.
All right. To see
I ran out of the tequila.
Music of the sea. There we go. Yeah.
allowed us
There you
to
go, music of the sea. So this
Yes,
is vodka
indeed.
instead.
I was remembering. I was going through the library of tunes to put at the beginning, and I came across Tow Rope Girls, which reminded me that was the first time I met you, not Felicia. It was actually at I was invited to record Tom Lewis at the Center for Wooden Boats.
I remember,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
And Felicia was sick, and so it
I
was
remember that.
Philip, you and Philip and Bob Cotta, I believe, and the whole thing happened. And you sang Tow Rope Girls, except that the end part didn't happen. You know, that bridge thing, you know, the part at the end, because she wasn't there.
Doodles.
much
Oh.
later. I thought that's cool. So when Watch the Sky first started out, we learned that tune without that end bit. So because we didn't know until we heard it much later that it had a whole nother piece on it that we knew nothing about.
It's the
well.
full process.
Digest version.
Yeah, exactly. All right, shall we?
Yeah, a couple songs. This is about the music, right?
All right.
Okay. This is a suite of songs.
All right. Let's
Start
do this.
out with a song that has several titles. I know it as The Green Fields of France. Some folks know it as Willie McBride, or what's the other one? There's another third title that I can't remember at the moment.
Something like that.
No Man's Land, that's right.
Oh, okay, cool.
Eric Bogle. Well, how do you do, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit down here by your graveside and rest for a while neath the warm summer sun? I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done. I can see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the Great Fallen in 1915. And I hope you died quick, and I hope you died clean, or young Willie McBride was it slow and obscene. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did you leave any wife or a sweetheart behind? In some faithful heart is your memory enshrined. Although you died back in 1915, in some faithful heart are you forever 19? Or are you a stranger without even a name, and closed in forever behind the glass frame of an old photograph torn, tattered and stained, and faded to yellow in a brown leather frame? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last verse and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Now the sun, now it shines on the green fields of France. There's a warm summer breeze, it makes the red poppies dance. And look how the sun shines from under the cloud. There's no gas, no barbed wire, no guns firing now. But here in this graveyard it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses stand mute in the sand, till man's blind indifference to his fellow man, till a whole generation were butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? A young Willie McBride, I can't help wondering why. Do those who lie here know why did they die? Did they really believe when they answered the call? Did they really believe that this war would end war? Well, the sorrow, the suffering, the glory, the pain, the killing and dying were all done in vain. For Willie McBride, it's all happening again, and again and again and again and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest?
that should cheer you all up.
Yeah. Okay, now you got to tell everybody about the
right.
Battle of Flodden while I get my dulcimer.
Was it Flodden or Culloden, or
No,
did they just?
Flodden.
Okay, so there's.
Flodden was later on.
Yeah, that's right. So there's a bunch of Scottish battles. One of them was called the Flodden, and this is actually where this comes from. And I'm just, because I don't know enough, and Dan's doing other things, I'm just pulling it straight from Wikipedia. Because
Okay, 15 something or other.
Yeah, 15,
And James the Fourth
yes,
was killed in that battle.
right indeed. Actually, the Battle of Flodden, 1513, and it was actually a manuscript in the John Skene of Halyard's manuscript known as the Flowers, Flowres of the Forest with 2 R's. It might have been composed earlier though. So anyway, are you sort of there? Is that correct?
Yep, it's you said enough probably.
Probably too much. But
Well, there's always
No,
that
it's just
possibility.
enough.
have to get my correct
Yes.
instrument.
Yeah. Now he changed the
Correct
instruments.
instrument.
So, yeah, usually the Scots kicked the Brits' butts, but in this case, according to the Scots at least, the British cheated.
Something
They
like
didn't
that.
say how.
Right.
And actually, interestingly enough, this is the first tune I ever played on a mountain dulcimer at a Renaissance fair in Northern California.
Yeah.
After we'd kicked out the tourists, and there was this whole cart full of dulcimers, and people were wanging away, so
Yes, wanging.
I wanged away too, and found this tune, and went, oh. And about a week later, I bought a dulcimer.
Huh? Is it that dulcimer?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, that one got stolen.
Oh, that's right. I think I remember.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
so, all right. So here we go. We go? Yes, we're
Yeah,
going.
go. Mhm.
And of course, what I didn't mention was that the Flowers of the Forest is played at almost every British military funeral and Canadian. Also, it was played at the memorials of both Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II.
Yep. Okay. Take 2. I heard them building, heard how you're milking. Lasses a lilting, her father done a day. Knew I am moaning on elk and green lawn. The flows of the forest are away away, and in the gloaming the swankies are roaming, both stacks with the lasses at bogle to play, but Ilkin sits dreary, lamenting her dearie. The flows of the forest are well wade away, dole and wait for the order sent out through the border. The English for France by guile won the day. The flows of the forest that Fortnight the foremost, the prime of our land, like caught in the clay.
hey, hey, melting, thou young milking, women and bands are dowie and way, sighing and moaning on ilka green loaning, the floors of the forest are all laid away.
Oh, that was so
Nice.
cool.
Something more cheerful later on.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Just
interesting.
That was awesome, though. I love the drum and the dulcimer's awesome, and your harmonies, and just fabulous.
we got that from. Where did we get that from? Multiple sources, I think.
Multiple sources. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember first hearing it from
Steel Ice
Sandy.
Band?
The other guys.
Fairport Convention.
Thank you. That's
Thank
what
you.
I was
Yeah,
looking for.
yeah.
But just a couple of things.
Sally
Interesting.
says,
In the set.
to turn off your screen behind you.
Oh, turn up the screen?
Turn off the screen behind you.
I could, yeah.
Computer screen, the big white
There we go. Okay, keep going,
rectangle.
Dan. I'm sorry.
All right.
That's okay.
Oh,
Ah.
much better.
In the second verse, it mentions at Bogle to play, which was sort of interesting considering that the song before was written by Eric Bogle.
Eric Bogle,
Bogle
yeah.
means ugly or terrifying ghost, a scarecrow, a goblin. Dowie means sad and bitter. Duel is grief, and loaning is a field paddock or a cattle track lane. Just had that-
Very cool.
That's very cool. So it's Eric Goblin. I never thought of that.
Yeah. That's who he is.
That'd make a great business card.
When I saw the titles of the songs, I thought for sure that you were having some kind of a reference to the theme for the show, which was
yes.
Welcome in hay fever season. And I thought
Right.
you've got flowers of the forest and
Green Fields.
green fields. It's like, so
So
Yeah.
William found you a thing.
I did, but now I lost it just in
Yeah, we should have sneezed when we first started, so,
Here, I'll sneeze for
Right.
you.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Our
Play
turn.
some
I'm going to
tune.
take my headphones off so I can actually hear William.
Here, now, just in case, here we are in a. Shit! Okay, we don't need that.
So we actually
there
have
we go.
some kind of upbeat, cheerful crap for you.
Oh,
here,
goody.
Good.
Depending on whether we can get through it or not, we have differing ideas about how things are supposed to go with these two songs. And, well, not the second song so much, but the first song is kind of variable. It's late to variable.
Yeah, it's a couple of sea shanties, and definitely, especially the first one, highlights the deep and meaningful choruses that these sea shanties would sometimes have. You know, with a big bow wow,
Oh, yes.
tow row row, fall de ral de ri do day. I mean, you can see that must be one of those influences when, Conrad went to sea, or Melville, because they were definitely, it has that touch of masterful literature to it, doesn't it? So, give it a go. Ready?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, yeah. On Boston Harbor we set sail. The wind was blowing a devil of a gale, with a ringtail set abaft the mizzen peak, and a rule Britannia plowing up the deep, with a big bow wow, tow row row, fall de row de ride all day. Up comes the skipper from down below, and he looks aloft, and he looks alow, he looks alow, and he looks aloft. And it's coil up your ropes there, fore and aft, with a big bow wow, tow row row, fall de row. his cabin he quickly crawls, and unto his steward he loudly bawls, "Go and mix me a glass that'll make me cough, for it's better weather here than it is up aloft." With a big bow wow, bow wow wow, tow row row, fall de roll de ride all day. As we poor sailors standing on the deck with the blasted rain a-pouring down our necks, not a drop of grog will they to us afford, but he damned our eyes at every other word. With a big bow wow, big bow wow, tow row row, dow row row, fall de roll de ride all day. Just one thing more which we do crave, that our captain finds a watery grave. So we'll leave him down into some dark hole, where the sharks will have his body and his devil have his soul. With a big bow wow, on tow row row, tow row row, fall de roll de ride all day. With a big bow wow, big bow wow, tow row row, now row row, fall de roll de ride all day. Whiskey is the life of man, always been since time began. Whiskey hot and whiskey cold, I'll drink it new, I'll drink it old. And it's whiskey, oh Johnny, oh John, riser up from down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, up aloft this yard must go. John, riser up from down below. Whiskey here and whiskey there, whiskey almost everywhere. Keep your coffee, keep your tea, 'cause whiskey is the drink for me. And it's whiskey, oh Johnny, oh John, riser up from down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, up aloft this yard must go. John, riser up from down below. Whiskey made me pawn my clothes. Whiskey gave me this red nose. Whiskey killed me poor old dad, and nearly drove me mother mad. Whiskey, oh Johnny, oh John, riser up from down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, up aloft this yard must go. John, riser up from down below. I heard our first mate say, I'll treat the crew in a decent way. I'll pour a glass for every hand, and a bottle full for the shanty man. And it's whiskey, oh Johnny, oh John, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, apple off this yard must go to whiskey, oh. Johnny, oh John, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, oh. And it's whiskey up, whiskey down, whiskey all around the town. Keep your rum, keep your beer, but bring that whiskey bottle here. I thought I heard the old man say, drink some whiskey every day. So here I am, I'll take my stand with a bottle of whiskey. In each hand I'll tip it up, I'll drink it down. I'll stand your whiskeys all around, drink it every time I can. Whiskey is the life of man. And it's whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh, John, rise her up and down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, apple off this yard must go. John, rise her up from down below. Rise her up from down below. Rise her up from down below. Rise her up from down below.
I wish I had whiskey right now. I've got
Well, I got new glasses.
I don't have any in the house, unfortunately.
Because
but
my eyes changed really radically. Well, one of my eyes changed really, really radically. All the astigmatism went away. My nearsightedness went away. And for a precious 50 hours or so, I could see like a really healthy person out of my left eye. So I got new glasses. My doctor said, ooh, that's not a good sign. And I've been trying to find an ophthalmologist ever since, because now my left eye is going back again. So these glasses don't work again. But neither do my old ones.
Oh, geez.
Anyway, so I'm like trying to look at my strings and go, how do I do this? I'm going to have to take my glasses off next time for sure.
Oh,
Anyway.
man. This age bugger, isn't it? It really is.
Oh, it's just also weird. I don't get it.
So are we ready to do the rest of it?
We are ready to do
My
the
fancy
first
graphic
the
here.
Inquisition. Little drum roll here. Yeah,
right.
okay. All right, I tried to do easy ones today, but well, you never know.
Close to the microphone.
Closer to the microphone.
Actually, no. Let's move
Ooh.
it. There we go. There you go.
That's right where
A
I was.
little bit.
Right
Yeah,
where
there
I
you
was
go.
trying to read the Folky Inquisition.
Well, just pick it up and move it.
First question, number one on the Folky Inquisition chart here is, who wrote the Byrds' 1965 hit "Turn, Turn, Turn"?
Okay. Oh, and it should be remembered that that relatives, pets, and performers on this particular show are ineligible to answer for this. Dang. You don't get to answer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm sure you know.
I was going to vote for Ken Burns, but I don't think that's
One more time on the question.
Dum 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 dum
Dum,
dum da 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 dum dum da.
Dum, 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 dum. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. One more time. The question was, or is, or will be, who wrote
It could be.
the Byrds' 1965 hit "Turn, Turn, Turn"?
Ah.
To everything there is a season.
All right. Yes, of course. It's hay fever season right
It's
now.
hay fever season, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember listening to that on the radio when I was just a sprout. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I love those
I actually
vocals.
saw them play it in my high school auditorium.
Wow. Really?
Very cool. The Birds played at your high school dance or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, my girlfriend and I both had the flu, and we went to the concert anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have an answer.
We do.
Yeah. Oh, it's from Mickey. Mickey Perry. Pete Seeger.
Mickey.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
not fair, really.
Right. I just.
Thank you, Mickey.
Yeah. Nope. Okay. Good.
All right.
All right. So that was.
And
You know
Mickey-
what?
Mickey, let me know what you have in terms of our
Crappy merchandise.
Crappy merchandise. Let's see if I can find something you don't have.
That may be a trick, but
We're
we'll
working
see.
on that for Katrina too.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
all right.
So okay. So we'll do a couple of things here.
Sublime and then ridiculous.
Yeah. Mostly. Yeah. Exactly. Make sure I get this right here and pin.
We're talking D minor here.
Okay. Oh, I am not doing it right today at all.
Yeah, you got them and we're on.
I know. Let me do it right again.
Okay.
So I'm just, obviously I don't have pins today. But, yeah. Pin, there we go. I got it. Cool. Okay.
Okay. Well, to the tune of Wondrous Love, this is Captain Kidd. Oops. And there's my phone heading towards the floor.
All
All right. One more time. Give me a D. My name was Captain Kidd. Right?
Yeah, right. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My name was Captain Kidd as I sailed,
Let's try it again and give him his first name. We did that.
Oh, God, we did that every single time, didn't we? Yeah.
I think it's becoming a tradition.
One more time.
1, 2.
My name was William Kidd as I sailed, as I sailed. My name was Captain Kidd as I sailed. My name was William Kidd, God's laws I did forbid, and most wickedly I did as I sailed, and most viciously I did sail. My parents taught me well as I sailed, My parents taught me well as I sailed. My parents taught me well to shun the gates of hell, and against them I rebelled as I sailed, and against them I rebelled as I sailed.
I had
90 bars of gold as I sailed, I had 90 bars of gold as I sailed. I had 90 bars of gold and had dollars manifold, with riches uncontrolled as I sailed, with riches uncontrolled as I sailed.
I
Murdered William Moore as I sailed, I murdered William Moore as I sailed. I murdered William Moore, and I left him in his gore, and 40 leagues from shore as I sailed, for 40 leagues from shore as I sailed. I spied 3 ships from Spain as I sailed, I spied 3 ships from Spain as I sailed. I spied 3 ships from Spain, and I fired them on the main, till most of them were slain as I sailed, till most of them were slain as I sailed. To execution dock I must go, to execution dock I must go. To execution dock, put my head upon the block, and no more the law I'll mock as I sail, and no more the law I'll mock as I sail. Take warning now by me, I must die, Take warning now by me, I must die. Take warning now by me, and shun bad company, lest you come to hell with me, I must die, Lest you come to hell with me, I must die. Ooh-ah.
Ooh-ah.
Yeah. I actually learned that because we were asked to do a show on pirates for a library down in the Dalles a month or so back. And so we came up with that, and it's good enough to stick around. So the next one is by a gentleman by the name of Joe Prater. And he wrote this quite a while back. And you'll notice that it talks about technology that's kind of old, but it's still a great tune. It's called...
www.jesus.
There we go.
www.jesus.
There we go. Right, 3 W's. Yeah, it's not that old. Last night, yeah.
Last night.
Last night. No, that's my part. Every single time we do this.
Last
Night I talked to Jesus on the World Wide Web. I found him on the internet, and this is what he said. Son, you don't need computers and all them fancy things. All you need's your Bible to hear the angels sing. You don't need no software except what you got on. And you don't need no hardware except what he wrote on stone. You can't download salvation. You can't click your mouse on faith. Follow the commandments and you'll reach the pearly gates. Last night I talked to Jesus on the World Wide Web. I heard him on the internet and this is what he said. Son, you don't need computers and all them fancy things. All you need your Bible to hear the angels sing. You don't need no modems just to talk to him. All the gigabytes in the whole wide world won't save your soul from sin. You see, Satan's got a web page and he wants you to click on. The road to hell is broad and straight and paved with CD-ROMs. Last night I talked to Jesus on the World Wide Web. I found him on the internet and this is what he said. Son, you don't need computers and all them fancy things. All you need your Bible to hear the angels sing. The next time that you're online and surfing on the net, put this in your hard drive and remember what I said. The best way you can talk to him is on your knees in prayer. You don't need no email to reach the man upstairs. Last night I talked to Jesus on the World Wide Web. I found him on the internet and this is what he said. Son, you don't need computers and all them fancy things. All you need your Bible to hear the angels sing. All you need your Bible to hear the angels sing. Amen.
Amen. Brother, sister.
Something
Holy,
like that.
holy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hallelujah.
I had so much fun singing harmony with you guys.
Yeah.
Leave it wide open.
Yeah, CD-ROMs. Wow, those have.
I know.
That is,
It's
I
definitely
remember those.
got a few of them somewhere. All right. Well,
Mike and Tanya have a ton of them because they use them as coasters on their coffee table.
of course they do. Yes.
Stack of
Yeah. Right.
AOL and yeah.
I saw
Alrighty.
years ago when I was doing IT for an ad agency, I saw a picture of a couch, a full-on couch made out of mouse pads and AOL CDs. As if you remember, they used to like mail those CDs to everybody in the world, and I've
Yes.
collected these CDs. Yeah.
And every time there was a new version of it, they'd send another batch. So yeah.
People using Christmas tree ornaments.
But yeah, that
We
was,
still have an America Online email account.
I know.
that,
And realistically, that's probably one of the oldest ones because my first email, when it was before anything, it was an AOL address, as most of us had. But yeah, it's still around. Good for them. Yeah,
yeah, I'm astonished. Yeah.
yeah.
I only use it for like when I have to put in an email address to someplace that I know is going to send me tons of junk.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to do that. That's a great idea.
No. You should always do that. You should always have a junk email address. Always.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to take my headphones off so I can hear my honey better.
Okay. All right.
And the lawnmowers outside.
Oh.
He can't hear him because, tinnitus. But that's
More sea shanties. We're in a sea shanty mood today. Not that that's terribly unusual, but I hope your sit turn gets better soon.
Me too. I'm missing it badly.
I'm just gonna plunk around on this and see what happens. Okay.
okay.
Oh, were you ever in Mobile Bay, screwing cotton for $1 a day? Singing, Johnny, come down to high-low, poor old man. And was you ever in Quebec, loading the timber on the deck? Singing, Johnny, come down to high-low, poor old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that gal with the blue dress on. Singing, Johnny, come down to high-low, poor old man. horn, wishing to God that you'd never been born, singing Johnny come down to high-low, poor old man. Now high-low town, it's in Peru, it's just the place for me and you, singing Johnny come down to high-low, poor old man. Whoa, wake her, oh shake her, oh wake that gal with the blue dress on, singing Johnny come down to high-low, poor old man. When you come to High-Low town, I'll send you whiskeys all around. Johnny come down to High-Low, poor old man. That High-Low gal with the blue dress on talks about her Johnny all night long. Johnny come down to High-Low, poor old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that gal with the blue dress on. Johnny come down to High-Low, poor old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that gal with the blue dress on. Johnny come down to High-Low, poor old man. Johnny come down to High-Low.
I love that song. We need better notes, though.
Yes.
I thought that 2 times through. Well, you know what it's like, right?
Yeah.
You write notes for yourself and for each other, and sometimes you forget what those notes mean, and you're like, "Oh, that's not 2 times."
You need to
that
write
time.
some notes that tell you what the other notes mean.
Yeah, right.
And this still happens in the middle of the song, of course.
Chapter 2.
So I need just a tiny bit of tuning here.
Yeah.
Because it's a hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah. While she's doing
I'll
that,
talk while you do that, okay? Unless I could keep silent if everybody wants to listen to the tuning.
well, I should mention that we have put links to places.
This is another sea shanty that, dang, I can't remember. The fellow was working at the Couth Buzzard a couple times ago when we were there.
Oh, he was so nice. Not man, but a different fellow.
No, not man, but somebody else who was there for the one time. And, and he was kind of, young and hip, so we were kind of like apologizing for playing sea shanties, it's like, boy, you got to listen to all this stuff all night. And he's going, oh, no, I like this stuff. This is great. And it's like, did you ever do anything with Go Down You Blood Red Roses? And I said, no, we never have, actually. And he's like, oh, I really like that one. That's a really good one. So
and I want to know how he got involved, how he figured out about
because he heard it from us. He heard it from
I think he probably got it because I think
TikTok? The great
because,
TikTok scare?
well, that could have been it.
No,
but if you go back to that Pirates of the Caribbean CD that came out of Sea Music, Sting did something with Blood Red Roses, which was also very, very cool. And it just, anyhow, so it got me thinking, oh, we could do something with that sometime. And he hasn't been back to the though since then. So it's, we're waiting, though.
Okay, off you go.
Got a fun riff. It's easy, so you can play along, you guys, if you want.
Yeah, something we just came up with the other day. We've done it once. Did we do it last month at a stream? There's trouble with not playing that many gigs these days, and is that you don't get a chance to try out all this stuff on different audiences every night. For
trot out the new stuff and say, oh, golly, that's lame, or wow, it's going well tonight.
Let's give it a try.
Okay.
2, 3, and... Our boots and our clothes, they're all in pawn. Go down, your blood red roses, go down. It's flamin' drafty around Cape Horn. Go down, your blood red roses, go down. Oh, your pinks and posies, go down. Your blood red roses, go down. And it's around that cape we all must go. Go down, ye blood red roses, go down. Around Cape Stiff through the frost and snow. Go down, ye blood red roses, go down. Oh, ye pinks and posies, go down, ye blood red roses, go down. My old mother, she wrote to me, go down, ye blood red roses, go down. My dearest son, come home from sea, go down, ye blood red roses, go down. Oh, ye pinks and posies, go down, ye blood red roses, go down. And it's growl you may, but go you must. Go down, ye blood red roses, go down. If you growl too hard, your head they'll bust. Go down, ye blood red roses, go down. Oh, ye pinks and posies, go down, ye blood red roses, go down. Oh, ye pinks and posies. Just one more pull and that'll do. Go down, ye blood red roses, go down. For we are the gang that are kicker through. Go down, ye blood red roses, go down. Oh, ye pinks and posies, go down, ye blood red roses, go down. Oh, ye pinks and posies, go down, ye blood red roses, go down. Go down, ye blood red roses, go down.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Before we do, I wanted to mention that the reason you did Blood, we had actually performed at the Couth not too long before you, and I know we did Red Roses. That's probably why he knows it. Is what I'm
Oh, that could be. Yeah, there we go.
By the way, that's
Do you remember his name? Was it Al? I can't remember.
Oh, Alan.
was the big African American guy?
No, that's Man. We know him.
Oh,
No,
okay.
man, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it
Right,
was,
okay.
yeah. So yeah, okay. Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway,
All right.
okay,
Well,
go ahead.
Yes. You may have. We have a link in the chat or whatever
Yeah.
you have on YouTube that has a donation link for these lovely people.
Yes, indeed.
One of the main reasons that we started this back in the plague times was because all our musician friends weren't doing many gigs, and
Like no gigs,
like
really.
no gigs. And so we wanted to make gigs for them. So this is why we're still doing it.
Yep.
So please do give early and often
Yep.
to the link there on your screen or on the side of your screen or wherever you can find it. And please do send these folks some coffee money or gas money or grocery money or I don't know, house payment. You know, if you're feeling really big about it. You know. Anyway, so that's the commercial there.
There we go. All right. So
Thank you.
Yes. So we're going to do a video now. So I'm going to mute some things out. This actually is courtesy of our good friend Patrick. When we did our St. Patrick's Day up at the Couth, at
Conway Muse.
Conway.
Thank you very much.
Oh, the Conway.
So anyway, I'm going to do my little thing here. I'm going to mute some things out. And and by the way, you might want to take some Dramamine. He got a little bit crazy with his camera, so fair warning.
And we're trying to talk the Conway Muse into booking the four of us for a maritime concert this summer.
Yeah.
Don't know if it'll happen.
That
but
would be fun.
Wouldn't that be fun? Yes, that'd be
It would be a blast.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. I'm going to mute this stuff out. man, shake a man, try to wake him up. Take a man, shake a man, try to wake him up. Take a man, try to wake him up early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. On a 3-hour tour. Cover him with oil till he sprouts a flipper. Cover him with oil till he sprouts a flipper. Cover him with oil till he sprouts a flipper. Early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he gets sober. Put him in a longboat till he gets sober. Put him in a longboat till he gets sober. Early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. What should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Raina, the age-old question.
That was great.
Yeah, wasn't that fun? So it should be
Fun.
it should be mentioned that that little interlude happened because we were on the ferry. Jan and I were on the ferry going to Bainbridge or something years and years ago, and we came across a certain ferry boat musician duo that did exactly that, and they did that in the middle, and that we borrowed it and then proceeded to play it for years that way. So
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So it's kind of a that we picked it up, and that's been our it's been a Watch the Sky arrangement for a long time. So what are we doing?
Oh, it's marvelous.
Cool.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, the camera work did look like you were taking on, heavy seas there. That was
Yeah, I know, but
That's Patrick's style.
that's Patrick's style. What? All right, so let me do some things here, and it's our turn, I think. Once we've got this going.
This is a sad song.
Sad-ish.
Sad-ish.
Yeah. Oh,
Nostalgic.
nostalgic. There we go. I'm gonna get this remove pin. I am not having a good day with pinnings today.
Yeah.
I am not at all. So, remove pin. Okay. Pin. There we go. Okay.
It's us.
It's
okay.
us. Okay. I'm almost there.
The River Lee.
River Lee. Yes, it's a bit sad. Okay, we are in fact back to C music because at some point we have to. So, it was one fine day in the month of May, and I was outward bound. I hadn't any tin to buy some gin, so I walked the street all around. My shoes were out at the elbows, and I was in sore need, so I signed as a jolly sailor on board of the River Lee. I'll go to sea no more, beat down the Bay of Fundy, forevermore I'll stay on shore. I'll go to sea no more. No more I'll take my first lookout, no more I'll take my wheel, no more at the cry aloft I fly, while aye sir I squeal. No more I'll reef those topsails, for more it is my trade. No more I'll brail that spankerin on board of the River Lee. I'll go to sea no more, beat down the Bay of Fundy, forevermore I'll stay on shore. I'll go to sea no more. No more I'll pull on the leaf or brace, nor by royal halyard stand. No more I'll ride those swifters down with a top hat in my hand. No more I'll cross those royal yards, nor furl that flying jib. No more I'll shift gaff topsail tacks on board of the Rivoli. I'll go to sea no more, beat down the Bay of Fundy. Forevermore I'll stay on shore, I'll go to sea no more. I've crossed the Western Ocean, and I've sailed the raging main, but I've made it a rule that I won't be a fool and go to sea again. I'll stay at home in comfort, and good advice I'll give. Don't ever ship as a sailor on board of the Rivoli. I'll go to sea no more, beat down the Bay of Fundy. Forevermore I'll stay on shore, I'll go to sea no more. I'll go to sea no more, beat down the Bay of Fundy. Forevermore I'll stay on shore, I'll go to sea no more. Okay. Okay. Where are we going next?
Bully in the
yes.
Alley.
Aha.
And every time I hear the song or see the song or sing it or something, I always have to think of Robert Cotta.
Yeah.
He did it on the Victory at Sea album, and his name was Bob. And just when I say "Help me, Bob," I'm still asking for help from that dear, sweet soul.
But this is a great arrangement that Matthew Moeller put together. It's really his arrangement that we borrowed and then took and did our version of it.
Because we didn't want to sully Bob's version.
No, exactly. So, but thanks to Matthew for really a really cool way of doing this. So, okay.
And thanks to Matthew in general.
In general,
anyway,
yes, exactly. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shimbona. Sally is the girl that I love dearly. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Sally is the girl that I splice nearly. Bully down in Shimbona. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Hey, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shimbona. For 7 long years I courted Sally. Away, hey, bully in the alley. All she did was dilly-dally. Bully down in Shimbona. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Away, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shimbona. I bought her silks, I bought her laces. Away, hey, bully in the alley. Took her out to all the fine places. Bully down in Shimbona. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Away, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shimbona. I'll leave Sal and I'll be a sailor. Away, hey, bully in the alley. I'll leave Sal and ship aboard a whaler. bully down in Shimbona. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alleyway. Bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shimbona. When I come home, I'll marry Sally. Way, bully in the alley. We'll have kids and count them by the tally. Bully down in Shimbona. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shimbona. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, hey, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shimbona.
Yeah. Thank you, Bob.
Nice.
Arr.
That was awesome.
That is nice. Yeah. I think Bob was actually contributed a bunch of those verses, because when I had heard that song previously, it only ever had like 2 verses to it.
Yeah.
And Bob kind of fleshed it out and added a bunch of stuff, and so I always think of that him too, especially
Especially the tally verse, because
a number of times we've been someplace like on in New England or something in the East Coast doing a festival, and somebody will start up that song and they'll use those, and it's like, those are Bob's lyrics, those are Bob's verses, that
reached the folk nirvana.
yeah, it's really cool.
So
He lives on in his words.
So best Bob comment ever, in my opinion, was Watch the Sky. Watch Sky being the band that Jan and I formed, and we had just put out a cassette, an album. Do you remember cassettes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And
still
you know
have
what?
some.
Cassettes are coming back. They're actually, you can buy cassettes from artists now.
Wow.
I am not
Who
kidding.
would do that?
Please don't do it.
That is marketing.
Yeah, no, but yeah,
Anybody that convinces artists to put out cassettes these days.
I ain't kidding. I'm really not kidding. Anyway, so
Okay.
Isn't it scary that we were just talking about CD-ROMs like they were
I know,
antiques, and then like,
no.
Okay. Anyway.
go on. I'm sorry.
So anyway, so Bob, at some point, I was chatting with Bob. I don't know where. It might have been on the Wawona. And he goes, I just listened to your album and I really didn't like it that much, but would you like to play on the Wawona? Verbatim.
I love
don't know what to say
Bob.
to that. I really did not. I just.
Well, thank you so much. I guess.
And so for the next 20 years, we played on the Wawona.
Oh,
That's like a definition of charmer.
I know,
right? I hate what you did, but don't you need a gig?
I know.
Wow.
I didn't know how to answer that at that point.
Yeah, right. What do you say?
A toast to the memory
Yeah.
of Bob Cotta.
Toast to the memory of our dear Bob Cotta. Here's to Bob.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh God. All right. So where are we?
The only person who could carry off tequila in the jar.
Oh God, yes.
That's true.
right.
Who else could do it?
Yeah.
I know. Every once in a while, like my brother lives in Mexico, and he says, "Oh, we're waiting here. We're watching a live stream. It's like we're waiting for tequila in the jar to come up." And I was like, "It's not going to happen, John. I'm sorry."
He can't sing that.
Bob Cotta could pull that off, but I'm not going to do it.
Oh God, yes.
But it's
he
a
did.
great song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did an awesome job.
Oh,
with it,
sure,
too.
but he had the credentials.
He did. He absolutely
he was
had the
perfect for it.
credentials.
Yeah, exactly. And you do have to have the credentials. So yeah.
That's right.
Half Irish, half Mexican. I mean, that
Yeah.
was exactly perfect. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do another question, aren't we?
Oh, good. Oh, it's that time. Okay.
It's that time.
All right. Yeah, it's
There we
time
go.
for the Folky Inquisition number 2,
All right.
which I hope will be just as easy as the Folky Inquisition number 1. Okay.
Hope you get it, Mickey.
What song, written by Hudie Ledbetter, better known a.k.a. Leadbelly, was a #1 hit for the Weavers in 1950? And Mickey, don't answer this, please. Because I know you know the answer. Okay, what song written by Hughie Ledbetter, a.k.a. Leadbelly, was a #1 hit for the Weavers in 1950?
Okay. And I should remember, actually, Denny pointed out that actually Philip Morgan could pull off Tequila in the Jar quite well.
Oh, I suppose he could.
Oh, he did, actually. He did quite well, yeah. Yeah. And he was qualified, so, you know.
Well, there you go. Gotta have the right resume.
There we go. Okay.
All right, so...
It's them. They need to do some more music for us.
oh, goody.
Yes, please.
We gotta work.
Uh-huh.
Oh, are we waiting for an answer, a response?
Oh, no. Just keep
That
going.
comes
We'll
in
just
later.
get to that later. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes me think, though, that a while ago, Folkways Records was bought up by the Smithsonian Institute. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah.
And a while ago, they put out a compilation of songs of the sea, and we got notified that that my old band Morrigan had an album out that was on that label, on Folkways.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
right?
and so we got in there that we were in the compilation, and along with it was also Leadbelly doing a version of Holloway Joe, and which was really pretty freaking awesome, I tell you.
No,
but
yes.
I mean, and I was so it was like thrilling and frightening to think that it's like, wow, I'm on the same album as Leadbelly. I mean, that's
Hey, also, whoa.
Okay, but were you next to Leadbelly on the album?
I bet if you click
That's
shuffle on the CD,
I say, I mean, if you were next, that'd be even more, you know, like.
yeah, that would have been
Absolutely,
really
that would be
cool.
amazing.
Yeah, but I was just happy to be on the same disc or whatever it was. It's pretty
All right,
strange.
here we go.
Okay,
So how does this tune go again, dear?
what's that?
How's that tune go again?
No.
Right, gotcha.
We're gonna do a fun little tune called the Three Sea Captains, and lead that into yet another sea shanty, because why not?
Take your headphones off.
What's that?
Take your headphones off.
Oh, my headphones, right.
When he says, what? I know it's...
I always put these headphones on so they're like in between and over. Shush. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's say just a one time there. 2, 3, and. Cold and frosty morning in December, and all of me money it was spent, and where it went to Christ I can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went. Now that day there was a great demand for sailors. Oh, the colonies for Frisco and for France. So
I shipped on board a limey bark, the Hotspur. Got paralytic drunk on my advance. Paddy lay back, take in your slack, take in your slack, take a turn around the captain, heave a paw. All about ship station, boys be candy. Way bound developer, rise around the horn. Now I awoke the next morning sick and sore. I knew that I was outward bound again. When a voice came a bellowing through the door. Lay up, me boys, and answer to your name. Now it's on the quarter deck when I first saw 'em. An ugly bunch I'd never seen before. Was a bum and a stiff in every quarter. And it made me poor old heart so sick and sore. Paddy lay back, taking your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a ball. All about ship station, boys be handy. We are bound for Valparaiso around the horn. I knew that in my box I had a bottle. By the board and master it was put there. I needed something wet to cool me throttle. Something to drive away dull care. So I dropped onto my knees as quick as thunder. And I reached down to the bottom of the box. But what was there to my surprise and wonder? Well, it was only a bottle of medicine for the pox. Paddy lay back, taking your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a ball. All about ship station, boys be handy. Way bound for Valparaiso around the horn. That I was in the Jolly Sailor. Along with Irish Kitty drinking beer. I think what a jolly lot was sailing. I wish my flipper I'd wipe away my tear. But here I am off again to sea, boys. The same old bloody business over again. So snap the capstan round and make some noise, boys. And in the jolly old refrain. Paddy lay back, taking your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a ball. All about ship station, boys be handy. Away about the Valparaiso around the horn. Paddy lay back, taking your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a ball. All about ship station, boys be handy. Away about the Valparaiso around the horn. Beer.
Beer. More. We were singing along, of course, because we had to.
Oh, good. Okay, we got one more here.
Oh, we got one? Okay.
Two verses
Okay,
per chorus. That
this.
it gets a little long if you do the chorus.
I thought we did two.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I thought we did two. I mean, I don't mind doing another one.
He said it gets a little
Paddy lay
long.
back.
Well, you repeat.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And then
It gets a little long if you do the chorus.
So
every
we had a lot
time.
of fun
It's
coming
kind
up
of
with
nice
this
if you did
arrangement.
Two verses per chorus.
actually, William started, and I said,
But-
"What?
Dan was talking.
I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry. Go ahead."
She took her off her headphones, so she didn't know you were talking.
I was just
Okay, this is another sea shanty, and
Does Dan have something he needs to say?
really a minor
Are you sure?
point.
Because we can wait.
what was your minor point, Dan?
It was kind
Get
of
close to the microphone.
it was kind of cool that you did two verses per chorus because it can get kind of long if you put the chorus in every time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, if you're actually raising an anchor with a capstan, then long is fine because it's going to take a long time to do it. But, you know, it's like, well,
It's a song now.
we're
We're raising
snap it up.
beers.
Yeah, the expedited, yeah.
We've got machines for that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to haul it with that though. You really don't. Let's go. Right.
So another sea shanty. This is a very historical one about the Confederate commerce raider Alabama, which is really a fascinating story. You could look it up. And this ship almost got us British Columbia as a part of the United States because it did so much damage in the 2-year career that it had, wrecking Union, this was in the American Civil War, wrecking Union shipping, that after the war, the U.S. kind of tried suing Great Britain for making it because they were supposed to be neutral, and they were not supposed to be making any warships for either side. But they made the Alabama for the Confederates, and they found a loophole because they made clearly a warship, but they left off all the guns and they sailed it away from British waters and had the guns put in outside of the British territory. So they got around the thing by saying technically it couldn't have been a warship because it was not armed. But it was kind of close. We almost got BC because of that.
I'm so glad we didn't.
Now, some people who know our stuff, we know that we tend to sometimes mess with the tradition a little bit, just a teensy tiny bit. So
Not so
some of you may
notice,
notice that we put in some
Yeah, exactly.
very insignificant changes in this approach to this sea shanty. So there you go. Pay really close attention. You might notice that it's a little bit different than the usual traditional way of doing it. So that's what all we'll say about it.
Oh,
Pretty different so far, isn't it?
doesn't sound a thing like it. Okay.
Oh. 2, 1, 2, 3. When the Alabama's keel was laid, roll, Alabama, roll. It was laid in the yard of Jonathan Laird, roll, Alabama, roll. It was laid in the yard of Jonathan Laird, roll, Alabama, roll. It was laid in the yarn of Birkenhead, roll, Alabama, roll. Down the Mersey way she sailed then, roll, Alabama, roll. At the Azores she got guns and men, roll, Alabama, roll. From the Western Isle she sailed forth, roll, Alabama, roll. To destroy the commerce of the North, roll, Alabama, roll. Sherwood Port she sailed one day, roll, Alabama, roll. To take account of prize money, roll, Alabama, roll. There are many a sailor saw his doom, roll, Alabama, roll. When the little Kearsarge hove into view, roll, Alabama, roll.
challenged them to a fight at sea. Roll, Alabama, roll, the pride of the North and South's Navy. Roll, Alabama, roll. And then a shot from the outward pivot that day. Roll, Alabama, roll, took the Alabama stern away. Roll, Alabama, roll. The 3-mile limit in '64. Roll, Alabama, roll. The Alabama sank to the ocean floor. Roll, Alabama, roll. At the 3-mile limit in '64. Roll, Alabama, roll. The Alabama rose no more. Roll, Alabama, roll.
Oh yeah,
All
there.
right.
Yeah.
I recognize that tune from somewhere.
Wait a second, you can't be funny until I hear it.
Hee hee hee.
Yeah. Hey,
Well, it's, you know, that's a French piece of music, so it fits in well because the battle took place, you know, right off the coast of France, and the nature of it, because the Alabama was kind of like blockaded by the Kearsarge, and so they made this announcement, and they did challenge the Kearsarge to duke it out, and like on a date at a specific time and place. So it was actually the
days of dueling.
a great event in for France. People came out and brought their picnic lunches, and made a day of it to watch this battle. In fact, was it Edward Monet
Yeah.
came and set up his easel and did a painting of the battle. Seriously, yeah. It was this big deal.
It's like the woman knitting, by the guillotine and French Revolution. It's like, I gotta get this sock done.
What's really cool is that the Alabama did not know that the Kearsarge had chainmail. It was wearing a coat of chainmail all around the entire ship, and that chainmail was covered up with this light batting kind of thin wood covering that looked like
Regular wood.
the regular wood that was the sides of the ship, but it wasn't. There was this whole thing of heavy chain, and so most of their cannonballs and stuff just bounced off of it and did no harm whatsoever. And afterwards, Sam's commander of the Alabama said that had he known what the situation was, he probably would not have challenged them to this fight in front of all of France, witnessing it.
oh,
So
geez.
it's a kind of new Ironsides. Huh?
Yeah,
literally,
yeah.
yeah.
It was this high-tech stealth armor.
Stealth
Yeah.
armor.
I ran
So,
into
anyhow.
a song years and years ago.
Did it hurt?
No. It was a song called Dark Humpty, Alabama, in Cons. And of course, it was like they were fans.
Yeah.
The
So
Very
it
cool.
should be mentioned that we don't have an answer to the question. No, we don't have an answer.
What?
Let
know.
Mickey answer.
Really? Come on. Just
on.
once you repeat the question again, please.
Here we go. What song, written by Hugh Ledbetter, also known as Leadbelly, was a #1 hit for the Weavers in 1950?
Okay. See if
Baba Black Sheep?
no,
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm gonna rotate.
So this song is called Biloxi, city on the coast of Mississippi. And I first ran into it on an album that my friend Twig gave me by a street singer out of Venice, whose name escapes me at the moment. And I really loved it there. And then shortly after we lost Jimmy Buffett, I downloaded the album that had changes in latitudes and attitudes. And there was this song, and I found out that it is actually a Jimmy Buffett song.
Aha!
And we do it in the key of A, I believe.
Something like that.
Down around Biloxi, pretty girls are dancing in the sea. They all look like sisters in the ocean. The boy will fill his pail with salty water, and the storms will blow from off towards New Orleans. Sun shines on Biloxi, air is filled with vapors from the sea. Boy will dig a pool beside the ocean. He sees creatures from his dream underwater, and the sun will set from off towards New Orleans. Stars can see Biloxi, stars can find their faces in the sea. We are walking down beside the ocean. We are splashing naked in the water, and the sky's red from off towards New Orleans. Down around Biloxi, pretty girls are dancing in the sea. They all look like sisters in the ocean. The boy will fill his pail with salty water, and the storms will blow from off towards New Orleans. And the storms will blow from off towards New Orleans. And the storms will blow from off towards New Orleans.
Okay. So, somebody gave me a bunch of records a while back, and in the process of digitizing said records, I found a couple of albums by the Seekers, who were one of my favorite bands growing up, and this is one of theirs. The version I heard was from them, but
The version I heard was from the Irish Rovers.
Yeah. So anyway,
And it was written by my old homegirl. Oh, crap. It'll come back.
Morningtown Ride.
Train whistle blowing, makes a sleepy noise as underneath the blankets go the little girls and boys, and they're singing rockin', rollin', riding all along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. William takes the engine, Felicia rings the bell, Sally waves the lantern just to show that all is well, and they're singing rockin', rollin', riding all along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Somewhere it is raining where our train will ride, but all the little travelers are snug and warm inside, and they're singing rockin', rollin', riding all along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Somewhere there is sunshine, somewhere there is day, somewhere there is Morningtown, many miles away, and we're singing rockin', rollin', riding all along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Rockin', rollin', riding all along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away.
Yes. All right.
All right.
All right.
Well, we're going to have
So
William
who
and
wrote that
Felicia,
song?
Play us out. But before that, let's see. Do we have any announcements? Not really. We're still working on the guest for next month.
Yes.
We're hoping it'll be international,
Yes, we're hoping. Yes.
so we'll see.
Hope, hope.
Hope,
Right.
hope. But do stay tuned and watch our Facebook page for
And email list.
announcements, and we
Yeah.
will probably bother a few of our friends with emails, but we try to keep it down to once a month
Or thereabouts.
or thereabouts. And final toast
Yeah. To our audience.
to our audience.
Huzzah!
Yes,
Without
indeed.
you, we'd just be rehearsing.
Yeah, well. Oh, we should find out, actually, if we've got.
And remember, please do give early and often to the link on wherever it is on the
Yeah,
chat.
it's in the chat.
there. Oh, and are we doing the after thing?
Yes, we are. Oh, that's a good point. So, almost forgot. So, if you've done this before, what we're going to do is that while they're doing the last songs, I'm going to put the link to the Zoom page to Zoom in our chat, and you can join us for just a little bit afterwards, and we'll
Kind
hang
of
out.
a quick little howdy.
A quick little howdy thing, and then we'll be off. But we will have stopped the stream at that point. So off you go and do some songs, and I'll get that ready.
And thanks for coming.
Okay then.
Yes.
Oh, we had a great time, and
Thank
thanks
you for
having
being
us.
here.
Yeah, this is fun.
You were actually our first Fortnight of Doom, if I remember correctly.
I know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back in those dark days of the
Dark days.
the
yeah.
dismal.
Oh my God, what are we going to do with ourselves?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I could see why you didn't name it, Fortnight of Cheer.
Well, the problem is we don't seem to be running out of doom. Really. I mean, if we could just have less doom, I would probably change the name.
There's never any shortage of doom.
Right?
All right, here we go. Off you go.
Okay, one more. Another. Oh, great. Thank you. Very good. Always better than. Another sea shanty, an old one that we used to do a long time ago. We've kind of revamped it and added a little tune called, oddly enough, the Bosnian hornpipe, I guess.
Oh, God.
Give it a go?
Sure.
Just the A, right? Two. Oh, 1, 2, 3. One Monday morning in the month of May, one Monday morning in the month of May, I thought I heard the old man say, the Rosabella will sail today. I'm going on board the Rosabella. I am going on board the Rosabella. I'm going on board, right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Now she's a deep water ship with a deep water crew. She's a deep water ship with a deep water crew. Well, you could stick to the coast, but we're damned if we do on board the Rosabella. Now we are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board, right down to board the saucy Rosabella. All around Cape Horn in the month of May. All around Cape Horn in the month of May. Around Cape Horn is a bloody long way on board the Rosabella. Now we are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board, right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Them Bowery girls who make me grieve, them Bowery girls who make me grieve. They spent my money and made me leave on board the Rosabella. Now we are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We're going on board, right down to board the saucy Rosabella. One Monday morning in the month of May. One Monday morning in the month of May. I thought I heard the old man say, the Rosabella will sail today. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board, right down to board the saucy Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board, right down to board the saucy Rosabella.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Woohoo!
Okay, I think oh, hang on.
Don't you have another song?
You want to do? Do you have another song for us, maybe? Or not?
What's that?
Another song?
We don't know any other songs.
Okay. Well,
We don't know.
No,
do we need another song?
Do we need another song?
Time-wise?
We got like a million of
it's
them.
up to you. It's no big deal. No, not at all. Not at all.
We can
Yeah.
bid adieu
Yes.
or actually see you on Zoom.
Yes, and
Kind of
I just
thing.
need to finish that up real quick.
6:40 after party. Yeah, we're like exactly on time. I think let's do that.
That's fine. It's just simply not a problem.
Time is a relative concept.
Exactly. Yeah. So
At least
I
that's
have
what Einstein said.
I have just put the links in the chat. I was busy doing something else. I don't know if it was important or not, but anyway, it's done now. So
Might take us a second to find the link too, because we have
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's in the chat of either Facebook or YouTube.
or YouTube. Okay,
We'll
I'll
probably
look
do
it up on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Well,
Okay.
you know what? In fact, I'll email it to you guys. How's that? Would that be
Oh,
easier?
awesome. Thank you.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that'd
That's
be
so
a-
helpful.
That,
Thank you.
And then that way, because we want you there,
Yeah.
obviously.
You're the star.
So did we ever get an answer to the quiz?
Okay.
It's just
I'll answer it. I'll answer it in the Zoom session.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
Have a little mystery, leave a little mystery going.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, really, come on.
Did you know the answer?
Yeah, because I read it on the sheet.
Oh well, did you know
I read it on the sheet and then I forgot it.
okay, well,
Yes. I'm just talk. I'm busy.
here's a
doing
hint.
This.
It was a lullaby.
Okay. There's the link.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I have now sent it to your email. It's the William app.
Awesome. Thank you.
So go.
Perfect. Yep.
Done. All right. Well, are we
I
ready
always
to?
send things to Pint and Dale at Pint and Dale.
Well,
That works,
I
too.
assume it's pretty much the same. Is that not?
It
We'll
is all
find-
the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all. The
We'll
same.
find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
Right.
Send it to the AOL address. That'd be like,
But you got to tell us first. 'Cause we never look at that one except for once in a great while.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna start sending stuff to your AOL address now. Now that I know you have it.
yeah. See how that goes. Yeah.
Send one to your regular email saying, "Go look at your AOL account." Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for having us here, you guys, and we look forward to the chat.
Anybody out
right.
there? Thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you.
Me.
Well, thank you guys again. Thank you for our wonderful audience, and I am
Yes,
going to take us off of live here and hitting the stop button.
Bye.